All right, next on the 7, the conflict in the Middle East. 9 Carson-Newman students back home after a trip to Jerusalem was cut short by missile strikes and drone attacks by Iran against Israel. The students were taking part in an archaeological dig at the site of an ancient fortress and Christian monastery. Students unearthed a mosaic as well as multiple pieces of pottery in their first day on the site. They also had a chance to visit several parts of the country before being forced to return to their hotel when the strikes began.
Certain level of empathy that I couldn't fully process before. I knew that a lot of people had to live like this, but just having to experience the little that I did, it really broke my heart for people not just in Israel but all over the Middle East who have to live like that every single day.
Yeah, the students spent 2 days hunkered down, we're told, in their hotel, and then they crossed the border into Egypt. There they waited outside in line for 8 hours before returning home. Well, looking at the local economy for our next Big 7 story, if you have made a stop at the gas pump, you probably noticed the jump in prices over the last few weeks. According to AAA, the current average price for regular in Tennessee, $3.02. That's up over 30 cents from last week and over 60 cents from a month ago. And while many of us may be feeling the impacts, local companies are also feeling it as well. According to Rowe Transfer Incorporated, a local transportation, rigging, and warehouse service, fuel prices are already impacting its industry, with diesel prices jumping nearly $2 in the last few days.
With the price of oil going up, diesel fuel is going up. We're up 63% in costs over the last 2.5 weeks, just in fuel. It makes trucks going down the road more expensive. It makes products for everybody more expensive, consumer goods, everything.
With the spike in fuel prices, the president of Rowe Transfer tells us this means many companies in the industry will need to start applying a fuel surcharge, which could lead to a spike in the cost for goods that need to travel long distances. All right, next tonight, the trial continues for a man charged with murder in connection with the 2024 death of a Knoxville woman. Marquise Ellis is one of 4 people charged in the murder of 22-year-old Denishka Mejia. Now, she was found dead in a home in South Knoxville. This was about 2 years ago. Soon after she was found, officers learned that a man was being treated for a gunshot wound at a nearby hospital. That man, identified as 39-year-old Ladwin Osborne, was charged with rape following a sexual assault report made by Mejia just hours before the incident in South Knoxville. Now, Osborne, Ellis, and Edward Wilson were all charged with murder in this case. In May of last year, Osborne pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life without parole. A 4th person, Angela Greenberg, was charged with tampering with evidence and accessory after the fact. Now, we will continue to keep you updated on the trial, both on air and online. All right, our next Big 7 story for you today is Disability Advocacy Day here in Tennessee, highlighting the more than 1.7 million Tennesseans living with physical or mental disabilities. The Tennessee Disability Coalition marking the day for the 6th year in a row. Now today, 6 News took a closer look at mental disabilities and the mental health resources available here in our area. The World Health Organization defines a mental disorder as a clinically significant disturbance in a person's cognition, emotional regulation, or behavior. Now, these conditions can include anxiety, depression, PTSD, schizophrenia, and more. McNabb Center offers mental health care for people of all ages across several locations, but with growing demand, leaders there say resources in East Tennessee still are not enough to meet the need.
We have seen in the last few years, we've seen an increase in the demand for mental health services. With more individuals needing mental health treatment, and unfortunately the workforce shortage around mental health clinicians is not able to keep up with that demand.
The McNabb Center creates an individualized plan for each patient to ensure they are being helped in the best way possible. Also, in support of Disability Advocacy Day, the Henley Bridge will be lit up blue tonight. Moving down the list for you now, the City of Sevierville and Sevier County governments have released some potential redevelopment plans now for the old Smokies ballpark property in Kodak. Take a look here. This is one of the renderings. We are learning one of the concepts being considered as a mixed-use development that could feature an amphitheater, hotel accommodations, retail, dining options, as well as workforce housing. Now, of course, the ballpark first opened back in 2000, served as the home of the Smokies minor league baseball team. The plans to redevelop the ballpark were spurred on by the team's recent departure from Kodak to their new home at Covenant Health Park here in Knoxville last year. For our final Big 7 story tonight, the Super Bowl of bass fishing returning to Knoxville this weekend, and we are learning more about the competition from pro anglers themselves. Competitors fish for 3 days, turning in their 5 heaviest catches each day. For the anglers, location is really everything. Some will travel over an hour in their boats to try to find that perfect spot on the river they think is best to find fish, and they say East Tennessee is one of the most diverse regions for bass fishing in the country. Now, Carl Jacobson moved to the U.S. from Australia to pursue a bass fishing career back in 2011. A few years later, he then moved to our state and made Bassmaster Classic debut. Well, he made that right here in Knoxville.
This was actually my first ever Bassmaster Classic that I made 3 years ago. So it was an incredible experience. I think nearly 50 Australians flew over for that one, and they still talking about their Knoxville experience.
Tournament will kick off from Volunteer Landing just before 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Stay on the water for a moment. We're learning how much trash was pulled from the Tennessee River in a cleanup event that we told you about yesterday. The nonprofit Keep the Tennessee River Beautiful tells us that 58 volunteers removed more than 7,800 pounds of trash from the river yesterday. That haul included barrels, trash cans, tires, hundreds of pounds of scrap metal, thousands of pounds of destroyed docks, and a whole lot more. Keep the Tennessee River Beautiful says it is proud of everyone who was able to come out and help.